this disease has no cure. So it is a chronic lifelong disease which many people cannot understand, and it's very invisible because I look like a healthy person. Hi, I'm Sherry and I'm the founder of Autoimmune Diseases Singapore. I also founded Be Kind SG, which is a local charity supporting people with disabilities. When I was 19 years old, I woke up from my sleep from a very sharp pain. My foot had literally dropped. So I was sent to A&E, and after about 10 days in the hospital, that's when they diagnosed me with vasculitis. So when the doctor first told me about it, I don't really understand what the disease is, and even when I got back home and I tried to do some searching on the internet, it was actually very scary because there's not much information, and the pictures can be quite scary of this disease. So I think for about 10 years, I couldn't find anyone else with an autoimmune disease. So that was when I decided to start ADSG, which is an informal group for people with autoimmune diseases to meet up and to share with each other about our journey with these diseases. So I've been living with it for over 20 years. And what it does is that the immune system attacks the blood vessels in my feet, and it has caused quite a lot of distressful situations for me. At the same time, this disease has no cure. So it is a chronic lifelong disease which many people cannot understand, and it's very invisible because I think I look like a healthy person. But how it affects me is that I cannot sometimes walk or stand for long distances. So I've had to change careers or take a hospitalization leave that causes my life sometimes to come to a halt. But I think beyond this, I could share a personal experience that I still remember till now. I was volunteering for a flag day. I mean, even though I say I can't sometimes stand for long distances, sometimes I'll push myself to try to do causes that I think are worthwhile. There was this volunteer who asked me to go and maybe collect something from another place. So then I started walking there because I can't really run. I mean, if I run, I may kind of trip and fall. So then I think she gave me a zhuk. Because I think I was doing it too slowly, and she kind of rushed past me to get the thing that she wanted. So it's actually very long ago. It's many years ago, but I can still remember. So when I graduated from university, I know that I wanted to be in the social service sector. So then I got to know some caregivers or parents whose children have autism. And then I realized how challenging it was for the parents. I think they're all very resilient. But this kind of invisible burden that they are carrying, I really felt that it should be shared by the society and not just by themselves. And I think as I learned more of their stories and their challenges, I realized that these disabilities are very invisible, and there's also a lot of stigma and unspoken, I think, discrimination. Yeah, so I think I started Be Kind SG was really to spread the message of how we can be a kind and inclusive society for people with disabilities, including autism and intellectual disabilities. When we were Ground Up movement, there were a few challenges. I think the first was probably also credibility. Like, how do you get people to come for your cause and volunteer for it and believe in the things that we are doing? So I think as a Ground Up that time, we were very fortunate to have the support from Singapore Kindness Movement. In 2018, we were recognized under their Kindred Spirit Circle, so that helped to boost our visibility as well. And volunteers trusted us and came for our activities. Despite the challenges that we face, I do think that what we are doing is worthwhile because we do receive a lot of appreciation from the communities that we support. So for example, for our Be a Special Friend program, we befriend the residents at Moral Welfare Home. And although they may not express their appreciation verbally, but every time we see them, their hugs, their smiles and their high fives really tell you that they really appreciate just your presence being with them. And for our Playable program, the families that we support with children with special needs, the parents have all been very appreciative and encouraging. Like we receive a lot of feedback for our outings. For example, this parent said that my children can't express it, but this is like the best day like in the month for them. Like it's the best inclusive outing that she has been. And like the children, sometimes they have meltdowns, but she felt that they were able to be themselves. So we have started off with a series of art workshops that is aligned with SG60 We Care Arts program to curate and ask them to express their dreams and aspirations for Singapore, for themselves, for their children. What would the future be like for them? So I think Singaporeans need to move from awareness to go beyond the, okay, I accept this person to be in the same space as me. I think the acceptance has to go to a level where I want to interact with this person, I want to understand this person better. Hopefully that we can move to like really a zero stigma and discrimination against people with disabilities in all forms of opportunities.